Good morning, everyone. I wonder the class time has been changed.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
The class timing has been changed. Somebody said just now.
My question, this is Wei.
Oh,
Uh,
hi, why? I I don't know about that. I just got invite for 9:30. My time. I mean, Eastern Standard Time.
okay, because I click a link. It says delayed to 30 hour, 30 minutes. Sorry, 30 minutes. Right now is my time is 8:36. The class will begin at 9 o'clock. 9:50.
Which link did you get? Wait.
Yeah, actually, this time the login process was different. It asked me to register. It was something different.
Yeah, it also asked me to register. I don't know what.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just hold on, guys. This side, Suren.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hi, hello. The process of joining is somewhere different today, right? So, yeah,
It's like Kahani Mein twist. Hai.
yes, yes.
Hello, everyone.
Anybody there?
Yeah,
Okay,
8:30, 8:40 now.
So everybody has to join from your own Zoom account.
Now am I audible to all of you?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, now it's perfect.
Did you say something white cloud? Whiteboard?
I don't know, but exactly, but yeah, somewhere it may be.
You invited me to edit the whiteboard. Is that so?
No, I am not invited you.
I got an email from Step Solution.
Yeah, I got that
Okay.
too.
So I think the management of the support team is doing that for some work. I don't know exactly. Okay, so let's start the class. Recording is on. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, so is there any new student? Who is Prince? Hello, Prince. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, so are you from this batch or from another batch?
I am from this batch, but I've been absent for some time.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in the last class we were discussing about ensemble learning, and we have done with the random forest classification problem, random forest algorithm, and actually before going and starting the hyperparameter doing, a very interesting thing I'm going to tell you, a tool that can save us hours of time when we start exploring any data set, and the name is Pandas profiling. Okay, so what do we usually do in our EDA process or exploratory data analysis? We check the structure of data, We will look at some missing values, and we will find out which columns are numeric or categorical, means the data types we were checking. Okay, and of course we just try to get a feel of the data set, that what exactly that uh, the the nature of our data set, and is there any requirement to clean our data set. So that was from exploring the data, and right after that we will do some statistics, we will apply some statistics we have. Okay, and right after that we have uh, done some visualization part, right, and some conditions to explore our data, right, and that is what EDA, exploratory data analysis. But what if I tell you there is a library that does all of that automatically in just a one line of code? Okay, and that's what happening with that Pandas profiling, which is also known as wide data profiling. Okay,
Yeah, okay. That is that assemble learning? Is, is that
Uh,
called ensemble learning?
I think he's Surendra, you're on mute if you're talking.
Everybody is mute.
Yeah, he went on mute while talking, like mid sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we cannot hear anything.
Yeah, we can't hear.
Work issue.
okay. So I was just talking to the support teams have solution, so that's why.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yes. Ask me what you are asking about.
Are you going to talk about the assemble learning or
No.
hyperparameter tuning?
Answer. No. That is totally different from hyperparameter tuning. See, I told you that what is EDA? EDA means exploratory data analysis, right?
Right,
So in that EDA part, whenever we import our data set, the first priority of ours is to check the structure of the data. Then we will check the data is in the proper format or not, or we look at the missing values, right? Then
right,
find out some columns are numeric or categorical. There is a proper way of data types or not. Okay, and of course we do some cleaning part if it is required, right? And
right.
it takes a lot of time to do that, right?
Yes,
But there is a concept, there is a the tool that is called Pandas profiling. So whenever you are working for a IT industry and you are working on a project and you are instantly you get an data from one of the company or any other sources. Okay, and your boss says, yeah, just do some exploratory data, the analytics on that particular file, or just clean the data and just give me some insights from that data within a 15 minutes or 10 minutes. That's really hard to do this, right or not? To process with the data, to clean up the data, then make some analysis, right?
right. I agree.
So basically, for this, we use Pandas profiling that can convert all your data into an analytical portion. Okay, so this is nothing but this is a very important part of EDA, which is exploratory data analysis. And obviously, it is not the part of your syllabus, but I feel that this is very important for you guys. So that's why I'm teaching this. Okay.
Superb, superb.
Yeah. So Pandas profiling. So if I write about Pandas profiling, is a tool that takes a data frame as input and generate a complete report. Actually, not a single report, a complete analysis report. Analysis report about it. So, what are the features that Pandas profiling do for the data frame or for the data set? So, it checks the column types, okay, whether it is numeric or text. Means it checks basically the data types, D types. Then secondly, how many missing values, then columns are duplicated or not. Basic statistics, it can do the basic statistics. With visualization. Like median mode, standard deviation, okay, charts like bar graph, like scatter plot, okay, and like histogram. Okay, some others like heat map. And basically, in short, apart from this, it gives a quick summary of the data set. So that we can decide what steps to take next, like what would be the next step to clean up the data, okay, like this. All of you then confirm with like Pandas profiling what exactly this, so that we can go for a hands-on implementation how it's working basically, okay, in real world.
Okay.
Everyone understood?
Yes, from my side.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now just do one thing. Just open your Colab and just create a new file. Okay, so just rename this. I'm going to name it Pandas Profiling. Connect it. In another, in a new tab, I'm going to write Pandas Profiling. See, about Pandas profiling. Pandas profiling primary goal is to provide one-line expertise data analysis experience in a consistent and fast solution. Okay, so there are a lot of definition of that, but what we have to do is just click on Pandas profiling, the first link. So this is the official website of pip.org. In projects, we have a Pandas profiling, and this is the code to install Pandas profiling in the editor. Okay, or whatever, like we are using currently, we are using Google Colab. Okay, so just click on this, copy to clipboard, and just paste here. Okay, Pandas profiling for quick EDA. Okay, now just paste it, and before it, just put the exclamatory sign and just run it. Okay, and just wait while it's downloading and it's installing. Okay, see, requirement already satisfied. That means basically in Google Colab, all the libraries, all the modules has already installed. So no need to install it, but yeah, this is the process. If you are working on VS Code, if you are working on Jupyter Notebook, if you are working on PyCharm and other editors, so the first thing you have to do with this Pandas profiling, pip install Pandas profiling. Okay, and when you scroll down, see it's downloading the packages and 38.3 MB, and some image has 5 wavelets. Okay, makeup safe, joblib, so many applications. Why it is very important? Because it generates a HTML file to give you the better visualization. Okay, so when you scroll down, okay, so there is a error. Pips dependency resolver does not currently take into account all the packages. Is it all of you? Is it for all of you the same thing?
Yes,
The
yes,
error?
same thing
Yeah.
coming from, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Okay,
Same
okay.
thing.
Let me check. Let me check it. Is there any deprecated pandas profiling packages use why data? Okay, just do one thing. Instead of pandas profiling, uh, we have to use Y data profiling. Okay, because the name has changed right now. Control C, just paste here. So instead of pandas profiling, just paste this Y data profiling. Okay,
So
the
I think
nomenclature is right now the nomenclature is changed right now. Okay,
I'm not getting that
Uh,
either.
you are not getting error.
No, I'm not.
When you scroll down and at the end of this, you will get an error, but it's
Oh,
still getting error.
no, I don't have any either. Okay.
Successfully installed this.
Same, still the error is same.
Okay.
Oh,
First, we will do our process,
Yeah,
then we
same.
will find if there is any changes required for that. Okay, just leave it.
yeah.
Now,
Surrender. I use
yes.
Jupyter Notebook on my local computer, so I didn't get any error. But so should I install the Y data?
Yes, just do the same thing, whatever we have done right now here. Just install Y data profiling. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So The process we are going to do same. Okay. Now, the next step, what I have to do is, first we will import our data set to explore it.
So why we have to do
Import
white data? Because I'm
Pandas.
not getting the error.
Okay, just find it. Okay.
It is completed. Now it is not showing error. I just did it again.
Okay. Let me check.
I did.
Is it for all of you? The same thing?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are not getting any error, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not
I
Okay.
getting
was
it.
not getting on other two. So like, do I do the white data on this one?
Okay. That's fine. Because
Oh,
the nomenclature is changed and some functions are changed. The time is time. Like they are updating the pandas profiling very well, right?
Yeah, Serena, when I installed the white data profiling and it report an error.
Linus.
yeah, for me too. I'm
Yeah.
getting for white data there, but not for the regular pandas profile.
Yeah.
For why data, it
We are
shows
getting the
some
error.
error. So you are getting error. Okay. And for pandas profiling?
Yeah,
We are not.
No error.
Okay, that's a miss because uh, the Google Colab is same for all of you and same for me also because we are
I didn't use a Google Cloud. I use a local Jupyter notebook.
But I'm using the
okay.
Google Colab.
So you are using Jupyter Notebook. For Jupyter Notebook, it will be run. Okay, Pandas profiling will work.
Yeah.
But I'm not I'm not using Jupyter. I'm using a Google Colab.
We are using Jupyter. I mean Google Colab is still getting the error, right?
Right. On the white data, but for
Okay.
the pandas,
Just
I'm not.
see.
Yeah.
Just do one thing. I just click on run time. Okay, and just click on restart session. Okay,
Oh,
and right
okay.
after that, just do the same thing.
Because it was
Just
showing
do the
for
just installing process. Okay, after the restart session, just execute the same cell once again.
Okay. Yeah, looks like it's working. Thank you. You can hear me? It's working now. Thank you. It's working now. Thank you.
Okay, I was just disconnected. Okay, so still you are getting
It's working now.
it's working. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Now, import pandas as PD. So now our second priority is to upload the data set. Okay, so let's take a data set. I'm going to give you one data set. Give me a minute. machine learning. Okay, just take the data set Zomato Zomato project data.csv and just import. So df is equals to dt dot read underscore csv, the parenthesis, copy path, and just run it. Okay, now we have to do a few things in the coding part. Just about 2 lines of code. So what we are doing from pandas profiling, pandas underscore profiling, we are import profile report, and I am going to make a object for profile report. So I'm going to make a report as a object. So report is equals to profile report, and inside the parenthesis I'm going to give a data set. So what data set I have? Not df. I'm going to pass a whole data set. So df, now title for the report should be Zomato data EDA, or EDA report, Zomato EDA report. Okay, and what we are going to do is, so with report dot, I'm going to convert into file to file, and the file should be in HTML. So output underscore file, the output file would be, and in quotation I want to pass a, I have to pass a name of that particular HTML file. So let's take a report dot HTML. Okay, now just run it. It will take a short time. It's totally depend upon the length of the data set, size of the data set. Okay, executing 11 seconds, it's processing and completed. Okay, see, generate report structure. It has generate the report structure and HTML, and it has already export report to file. Okay. See, summarize. It actually summarize the data also. Now, our EDA has generated right now in a report.html file. See, if you are working on a Jupyter notebook or the editor, so when you go inside the file menu or the server, you will get a file. See, report.html. Okay. But if you are working on Jupyter notebook, so you can also go for the you know the folder that you have created a notebook. So once you click on that folder, you will get the same file with the name report.html. Okay. Now in Google Colab, basically there is no option uh, to generate on that particular file. So what we are doing here,
We download it.
we just download it. Okay.
It's showing a very detailed data.
Yes, yes. See, report.html. Now just go back to the download section and just open this file, a report. So it will open in a new browser basically, and it will
Yes.
generate a full report according to
Mm.
the data set. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever the required things. See, overview of the data set. So number of variables we have 7, number of observation 148, missing cell no, percentage no, so duplicate row, and it gives you the percentage also. Okay, which is a very good thing.
Right.
Otherwise, if you want to check all these things, you have to manually write the code for all of these, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so variable types like text type, boolean type, categorical type, numerical types, and these are the variables. So when you just click on select columns, see, it will give you the variables names like name, online order, book table, rate, votes, like approx cost listed in. Okay.
But how it's going to be helpful? In what way it is going to get used?
For see, for exploring our data set to know about to better know about your data set.
Okay, okay, okay.
Otherwise, the same thing, if you are doing in your Google Colab, so
Hmm.
for each of the thing that you have to write a code separately, right or not?
Right, right.
Like if you want to check the data set structure, so you will write df.shape, right? If you want to check the missing value, then you will write df.original.sum, right? Duplicate value, like describes statistics information. And once you go down online, there is a column called online orders. So how many online orders has done from the users? So like
Hmm.
false means 90 peoples are not done with the online order. They are preferring offline order. Okay, true means they are preferring online order, right?
Hmm.
So 58 peoples. Like
So
when
it's a
you click on more,
type of the inner data about the data.
yes, yes, means it basically generates a report,
Report. Yes.
the whole
Okay.
report,
Right.
the
Whole report.
analysis
Yeah.
report.
Analysis report. Okay.
Okay. So there is one more option like more details. See, frequency 60.8% of the people who are not ordering the food online, and 39.2%. Okay, and book table, the same thing. See, common plot, common plot. So there are a lot of options. So basically it generates a HTML file. We don't need to do anything separately. We don't need to code anything. It will generate a report. Votes, approx cost for 2 people, listed in types, more
Can
details.
this be done done with any data set or just any data basically or not?
We have done with the Zomato dataset. I have shared in the chat box.
Yeah, I have the same thing that you are looking at. I'm saying, can this same analysis be done with any data set?
Yeah, you can pass any dataset if you have.
Okay.
Okay. For words, for characters, okay, most occurring characters and value like I. Okay, so there are a lot of insights we can extract from this pandas profiling. Okay, see visualization we have. So this is a scatter plot. When you click on votes, so you can find a pattern. Okay, these are the votes and this is the relationship, and this is the correlationship. This is the missing value. Okay, count, like for name there is no any missing value, so that's why it is running 148 online order. Okay, when you click on matrix, and there are, apart from this, there are a lot of option, just like in a website format, like overview, variables, interaction, correlation, missing values, sample. So when you are click on that, it will give you, it will take you to that part. Okay, all of you getting the same answer?
Yes, it's same.
Okay, okay, perfect. Now just do one thing, guys. Just make a practice for tips dataset. You know, you have a tips.csv dataset. Let me share once again. Just do the same thing for this dataset.
To do this thing, just we need to add the data or we replace the data. I mean to ask,
You can no.
append it.
You have to make a separate data frame variable.
Okay.
Okay, and just replace it.
Okay.
This is very simple.
Can we have the data, please?
Yes.
You said the tips one, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yes, done. TPDA report, data set statistics.
Perfect, perfect.
Mm,
So just explore this data and you're getting some analysis based on the data, right?
Right.
So it gives you the quick report or quick analysis about your data. So
Super.
you can continue with your model building if you're working on a data set and if you're working for a model prediction or some kind of machine learning project. Okay.
Right.
So no need to do that manually, that part, that cleaning part for,
Mm,
not for cleaning part, just analyzing for data. Okay.
right,
So
right.
it gives you the result and it gives you some insights about the data, right?
It shows some
And
interesting facts, right? Say, for
yes,
example,
yes, because
tips given by the male versus females,
yes,
and
yes.
so many other things.
Okay. So once you explore it, you will get some interesting things. Even
Right.
when we are working, when we work on data set, even we are not getting all these things. But with the pandas profiling, it will give you a perfect and best results for you. Okay.
Uh,
So today I was just thinking about some EDA parts, and I feel that yes, I can share with you also.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. And one more thing for today, guys. Not today, for tomorrow. Tomorrow you have a test paper or assignment paper for
Mm.
complete 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay. So be ready for that. And whatever the modules you have learned from the beginning to till whatever like right now.
Oh,
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, everything. So just make up all these things. Okay,
Oh,
all the modules.
everything. Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know. I know it's very hard to uh, complete or
Mm.
take a revision of all these things. But yeah,
Miss, till this last part also, hyperparameter tuning till?
yes, till today.
Okay, okay.
Can we have it
Then
at least next week so we can have some time to study?
No,
Because we're not ready.
actually this is a message from the marketing like self solution. So that's why I'm telling you.
Gone.
Well,
And the attendance should be must. So don't be think for missing tomorrow's class. I mean tomorrow's test. Just be on the time and be ready. See, you have already know about the basic Python, right? You know if and else statements,
Hmm,
like conditional statements, like
hmm,
oops, and the basic statistics.
hmm.
Okay, you have to focus on some practical part only.
Okay.
Okay, the coding part, because I know somewhere when you are going to work for like solving the questions uh, for practically or writing the code, so you will get instantly you will get completely blank in your mind, right? So from where I need to start, or what is the next code. So this
Okay.
will come after you have spent some time for practice
Okay.
actually.
Yes, yes, yes. But tell me, Miss, what type of test will it be? Is it be MCQ based or we need to
It will
type?
be based on MCQs also,
Uh,
and along with that, you will get a assignment like and at the last assignment I gave you on the basis of like machine learning or EDA type. Okay, so we'll get the data set, and you have to do all the required things for data cleaning part. Okay, and you will make a project, something like that. So 50% of the data, 50% of the test will be based on MCQs, and 50%, the rest of the 50% will be based on project.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
So,
MCQ?
sorry.
Multiple choice questions.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. Ask me.
I
Yeah.
was like,
So means the
that's the
project work that you
programming.
are telling, that we have to means do it some online means we need to type it or we do it from our side
No, no, no.
and submit it to you?
You can just click on right answer and it will submit for you. Okay.
Okay.
And apart from this, if you have a project, then you have to manually code in your collab and
Okay.
just download the file and just paste in the zip file and you can upload. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. Before the exam, you will get all the information about how to do this.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, this
So,
is the first time though.
Surrender, you mean we're doing this just tomorrow?
Yes, yes, by tomorrow.
Oh, I get this.
Sounds very,
By
for
tomorrow, you
you.
mean to say between our session
Hour.
timing?
Right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
On the class time, on the class time.
So tomorrow you will be in the relax mode and we will be in the happy mode.
In the tense mode, yeah.
Yeah,
Finally, he got,
but
he got
no
off.
doubt, somewhere I need to prepare the test paper also
Yeah. Okay.
for you and for other batches also.
Okay.
Surrender, it looks like you are preparing us to fail because it should be a 1 week notice.
1 week notice.
Yeah.
I would say that too,
See,
because
Yeah, it is just like a 1 week notice that you are telling that Saturday on the Saturday that next week on the very first day you are having.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything in this because this is the order from the SEP solution.
Then we have to
So,
appeal.
yes.
Then we have to appeal on the chef's solution. We have to tell them because it is an impromptu exams, which is.
See,
Hey.
don't worry. No need to.
Please.
No need to. Yes.
Please, how you feeling like coming back this week?
See, don't be think like that. It will be going very, tough and very hard. Just be patient and whatever you have learned.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
be
want to
confident
know
on that.
how much we know,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
just be confident on that. How much you have learned, how much you have spent on the time of like building. And I know, I believe you, all of you guys, that you are awesome in the coding. Okay. If I compare with the other batches, so you guys,
Oh,
you
really?
guys are.
That
Yes,
we are
yes,
not
obviously.
knowing. Okay.
Yes.
Now everyone is confident.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
not everyone is confident. I'm tell you that,
Yes. No,
especially someone.
seriously, guys, you are really good in that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we believe you.
Okay, so because you all of you are the student of Surin Prabhakar, so you know everything, how to code, how to go with the assignment. So that's why I have given you 2 assignments early.
Which
Okay, and I
assignment?
have checked
Huh.
the assignments I gave you in the last classes, right? In the past weeks,
Yes.
like
Yes.
ED
Yes.
assignment.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that I
think
need
some
to
of us
be
been missing in
submit.
action.
My submission is yet
Yes.
to be done.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I will.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, some of us have been
Shikshita,
missing
yours
action.
too.
I
So
think that's why he's taking a test, because we are
No.
not.
See, I believe that how much you have learned, just be confident on that. And बेफिक्र होके टेस्ट दीजिए and all will be fine. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Good luck, Home.
And sometimes I feel that we need to be all my batch mates. We need to be in communications with each other. Sometimes I feel so. I don't know what about others.
does any of you guys have a WhatsApp group or anything? No.
Yeah, that will be fine. It's I hope you won't mind, Surendra, if we are communicating.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind,
Okay,
but
okay, yeah, thank you.
it's all about you.
Yeah, I think that will be helpful.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, Miss,
Yes.
shall I type my contact details so that I can message and I can form a group?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So this is my contact number. Means you can send me a WhatsApp message and I will form a group. Just message me that from Self Solutions. Okay, so that I get an idea from the unknown numbers that this is and also type your name. And Surendra, you
Yes,
too,
yes.
if you would like, will be glad. I will be glad if you too join our group.
Yes, sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. I hope all others won't mind that if the faculty is in our group.
Yeah, that will be good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
What about you, Saurabh? Your voice is not coming for the test.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm
He's
speechless.
Yeah,
so
he's overwhelmed. He's
Yes,
overwhelmed.
speechless.
Maybe
Yes,
he is
the
prepared.
word is very nice for you. The speechless. No, see, I know Saurabh is very good. Sixita is very good. All of you are very good in that. Okay. So no need to fear about the test. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Uh, just always think of one line of mind that be confident of how much you have learned about. Okay.
Okay.
I'm the one who is running behind the crowd, I think so. I'm missing some of the classes nowadays.
Sindhu, you are not alone. I'm also behind.
See,
We
I'm
are all
going you
here. I
some
think I'm
hint
part of
for
that
the
too.
test. See, I'm giving you some hint for the test. Just focus on machine learning part. Okay. Supervised learning algorithms and the basic statistics like the mean, median, mode, standard deviation. Okay, the concept of standard deviation and basic Python. Basic Python means just focus on conditional statements and higher data structures and not very well for not so good for a OOPS concept, but OOPS concept somewhere 20, 10 to 20% of OOPS concept. Okay, and just just focus on pandas and NumPy.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold up. We have a. Give me a second. I was typing in the group chat. Uh, anyway, once the group chat is done, could someone actually type me write down what he just said, or can I do that?
Do you want to write it?
Yeah, sure.
Let me do one thing.
Surrender, I need help.
Yes, yes.
Can we do during the time break time?
Yeah. After writing the topics, we will take a breaks. Okay.
Okay.
So focus on some very basic of Python, like list, tuple, dictionary, and then conditional statements. Okay, pandas and numpy. But mostly pandas. Okay, just focus on pandas. Uh, Measure of central tendency. Okay, so like mean, median, mode, standard deviation. Then in machine learning, so just be focused on uh, fundamentals or like process of machine learning, process of building a model. Okay, and some algorithms, supervised algorithms. Okay, like linear is very important, logistic, Okay, and right after that, mm, KNN and SVM. Okay, some of these are very important, but no need to skip all others, like rest of the algorithms. Okay, like random forest decision tree. Just make up it. So just just focus on these topics. It will really helps you to understand all these things, and it will ready for your tomorrow's test. Okay. Okay, everyone.
Yeah,
Or
okay,
any
fine,
question?
fine, fine.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Perfect.
A little
So,
relief.
okay, so now we are taking a very short break, and right after that we will start our hyperparameter tuning concept. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so can you share this with us?
What? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the topics
You want us to write it
take
down?
on. Yeah, you can write it, or you can take on your syllabus. I think already this
We
is
have it
written
on
in your
syllabus.
syllabus. Okay.
Already wrote it
Yes.
down. Can I just text you on the chat?
Sorry.
Can
Yeah,
I
you can do
just
that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, someone from you can text in the chat box. Okay, so they will get it. So Sindhu, are you trying to do the same thing?
I think she just sent it.
I already sent it.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Hi, Surrender.
Okay, everyone. So I hope you are back in the class. Am I audible?
Hi. Yes, you are.
Okay, okay. See, so for we have trained machine learning models. We are just talking about hyperparameter tuning. What exactly this is? This is nothing but already we have done this, but a few things we have to know about this. So like we have trained machine learning models and evaluate how well they are performing, right? But we are going to unlock one of the most important secret, that is to make our model perform better from the previous, and that is called hyperparameter tuning. So if I ask you something about models or algorithms, so when you use a decision tree or a random forest, so have you noticed some parameter like max depth and estimators,
Yes, yes.
right? So we
Mhm.
fix an estimator, how many n estimators we have to fix in that, and like how many max depth in that. So like how many decision tree we can create for our machine learning model, right? So these are not learned by the model basically. These are set before the training. So before training the model, we are manually setting up these parameters with a specific value, and these are called hyperparameters. Clear, everyone? And you can think like that hyperparameters are the setting of the configuration you give to a model before it learns from the dataset. Okay. So like in, as I told you, like in decision tree, max depth controls how deep the tree goes, or how many decision tree we are going to make in the data set. Totally depends upon the data set, the size of the data set, or the behavior of the data set. And in k nearest neighbor, basically we have a parameter called n neighbors, which can decide how many neighbors to look at, right or not. And in random forest we have a n estimators that exactly tells you how many trees to build in that particular random forest model, right? So choosing the right values for these is important. So just like choosing the let's suppose you are making a cake, okay, and so while you are making a cake, in this it has some basic ingredients like sugar, like coffee powder, like milk and cream. So on whatever you want to add, you can add on this. And basically these are what? These are the model parameters. Model parameters means you are fixing some ingredients to your model so that it can perform, or it can be on the on their actual position. Like if we are making coffee, if we are making cake, so we have to put some extra ingredients to make the taste very well, right or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So in model building, for model evaluation, we have hyperparameter tuning. So we will tune some parameters. We will hit and trial with some kind of values, just like if we are passing an estimator is equals to 5, and if the accuracy is not very well, so we will fix it by increasing some values by 2, like from 5 to 7. Okay. And if the KNN is not working well, so we will take a n neighbors is equals to 7 to 9, right? And eventually it gives you a better result. So we will skip the number of k value 5, and we will uh, go for 9 or 11 or 7. Okay. So this process is called hyperparameter tuning. Okay. Now let me write something about this, and we will right after that we will go for hands-on, that will understand better about the hyperparameter. So hyperparameter parameter. So hyperparameter are the settings or configurations you give to the model before it learns from the data, or we can say before training train the model. Okay, so like why we tune our model? Like imagine you built a random forest model and it gives you 75% of accuracy. Okay, and now you're trying different values for an estimator and somewhere like max depth. Okay, and suddenly the accuracy jumps to 87% or 90% by adjusting some values for n estimators and max depth. So that improvement came without changing the algorithm, just by tuning its setting. So the setting is called parameter, hyperparameters. Okay, to get some better performance out of the same model that we are working on. So basically, if we talk about parameters, there are two types of parameters. The first one is model parameter, and the other one is hyperparameter. Hyperparameter. Now, what is model parameters? So model parameter is inbuilt parameter. Inbuilt parameter. Okay, so let's say what exactly this is. See, they are the inbuilt parameters are these are set automatically. Automatically in the model by default. Okay, so let's say I have taken an example like making cake or making coffee, but if you are making cake and if you are making some, if you are doing some settings like setting the temperature to from 250 degrees Celsius to 350 degree, like sorry, to 250 degree Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit to 350 Fahrenheit or in Celsius, and baking for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, right? So these are not the basic things. Basically, these are the parameters from basic to advanced. So from normal setting to some advanced settings. Settings for what? Values. Values for the model tuning. And it learns before model training. Why? Because if you are importing like linear regression or let's say decision tree classifier, okay, and you are making an object, so model is equals to, usually we are doing this, model is equals to decision tree and put the parenthesis, and we are nothing passing any value in this, right? But what if I tell you, instead of by default I'm passing some value and I'm passing max depth parameter and set to like 8. So before setting this value max depth, it gives the different result, but right after this, if I pass max depth is equals to 8, it gives you the another result, right? There is a difference in by default setting and setting with the specific value like max depth is equals to 8 or 10. So that is called tuning of your model before train the model, okay. And then I will model dot, then what I will do, model dot fit. So this is the first process, then the training is the next process. So just remember always this thing, okay. The hyperparameter tuning, whatever we are doing in the hyperparameter, that will come before the training the model, okay. So this is the first process, and right after that, this is the second process to train our model. Clear, everyone? When we use hyperparameter tuning?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have two types of tuning. The first one is grid search CV, and the other one is randomized search CV. So CV stands for cross validation. CV stands for cross validation. And your question should be, student, what is the meaning of cross validation? See, suppose you have data 100% of data. So normally you split in 80% for training and 20% of testing, right? But in cross validation, it makes 5 pair of 20 each data, and then it will train and test. Okay. So like if we are passing CV is equals to 5, and if we have 100, if you have 100 values in your data set, okay, and if we are passing CV is equals to 5, that means it will make a pair of 5. Pair of 5. of 20 each data point. Okay, so this is what? This is a cross validation. Now, what about grid search CV? So grid search CV is a technique that evaluates writing is not working well. Okay, so grid search CV is a technique that evaluates the model's performance of model performance for every possible combination of hyperparameter value specified in a grid. Okay, so like if you have a data set, okay, and you are tuning your model, so in grid search it will make a grid format structure just like this, and there are some values like this is the value, so manually grid search CB will pass in that type of data and it will search the best result by passing the values from this data point to this data point, then this to this, then this. It's just like a loop. Okay, searching the best result one by one in the grid format. Okay, so like performing a CV means cross validation and searching the values one by one from starting value and goes up to end. And basically, if it finds there is a point that gives you the better results, see, this is the point. So while we are doing the cross validation or while we are doing hyperparameter tuning, so by mistake or during the process of hyperparameter tuning, it find that this is the best result. So it will basically, it will show you this is the point, this is the value, like see, we tune our model and we are passing like this point is 1, then it is 1.2, then this is the 1.3, 1.5, and somewhere this point is getting 2.3, and according to the best result, according to the grid search CB, it gives you 2.3 for best results. So you can pick that point, 2.3. Why? Because if you are comparing with other data points or other values, this is the best result from whole grid search. Okay, now we have a second type of search CV that is called randomized search CV. See, randomize means it search randomly from the dataset instead of all possible combination. It select random combination of parameters value within the predefined ranges. And it is somewhere it is more efficient than the grid search CV. It can search, find good parameters with few evaluations. Why? Because randomly it's searching the good results. So in comparison to grid search CV, it takes a lot of time. Why? Because it checks all combinations. It checks the first, it checks the second, but randomized search CV checks randomly. So it takes a less time in comparison to grid search CV. So there are two types of hyperparameter tuning, grid search and randomized search. Grid search, it checks the all combination for tuning, and randomized search CV means it search randomly from the value that whatever we have passed in tuning point. Okay, I know somewhere this is hard to understand, but if I show you the implementation or the coding part, then you can understand easily what exactly this is. Okay, and how it's works. Basically, it's working. Clear, everyone? But remember one thing: there are only two types of tuning, that is grid search CV, and the other one is randomized search CV. Okay, now let me write something for randomized search CV. Let me write here. So it search randomly instead of searching all possible combinations. Selects the random combinations of parameters values within predefined ranges. Okay. Now just do one thing. Just create a new file, or no need to create a new file. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. I have already prepared a file for hyperparameter tuning. Let me show you. hyperparameter tuning. I have tuning the model that is for a hyperparameter tuning for iris dataset for classification of the flowers. Okay, just do one thing, just connect it. So what I have done from the very beginning, I have just imported the libraries, then I have loaded the data set, then I have arranged the data set in the data frame basically. This is same as the previous one. Okay. And we guys have already done this. Do you know about that data set? Iris data set, the flower data set?
Yes.
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 Okay. So right after this, we have some approaches. So the very one approach to tune your model, that is what? Use train test split. And you can manually tune the parameter by trial and error method. So what is trial and error method? So like from sklearn and dot model selection, you will import train test split as split, and you will do the same process like previous, like xtrain, xtext. Okay. And right after this, you will get a accuracy of that model by applying this. Okay, so you will apply the model directly, skipping the steps. So model is equals to, like we are applying SVC, like support vector classification, and we are passing kernel is equals to RBF, and the parameter of C is equals to 30, and the gamma is equals to auto. So this is somewhere we are tuning our model. Okay, but we don't know how much accuracy we are getting from that kernel. We are passing these parameters like kernel is equals to RBF or C is equals to 30. We don't know. So again, if the accuracy is not well, then again we are doing the change. We are doing some changes in that. We will change the we will change the value of C. We will change the value of kernel. We will change the value of gamma, and then again we will try with another type of values. And there is no any chance to get the higher accuracy as compared to the before, right? So this is hit and trial option. But there is a second approach which is called k-fold, and that is cross validation. So manually we are trying to supplying the models with different parameters to cross validation function. Okay, within 5-fold cross validation. So what I have done here, from model selection, we have imported cross validation score. And what I have done here, cross validation score in parenthesis from SVM in SVC, kernel is equals to linear and C is equals to 10 and gamma is equals to auto. Okay, see. So for the first value, I mean for the first accuracy, we are getting 100%. Then again, for second, we are getting 100%. Then for third number, we are getting 90% of accuracy. And similarly, for the fourth number, we are getting 96% of accuracy. So in this way, in cross validation, for 5 different data set, we are getting 5 different accuracy, right? Now again, if we tune our model, and now this time I'm changing my kernel to RBF, from linear to RBF. See, for the first array, I'm getting 96% of accuracy. See how is the changes. For the second, it's getting 100% of accuracy. And for the third time, it's getting 96% of accuracy, same as the first one. And for the fourth one, so see how your model is tuning. But this is hard to understand which one is the best result, right? This is the, this is the main problem. Which one is the best result? So for this, we use randomized search CV, and somewhere we use grid search CV. Okay, see, in cross validation, now this time I'm taking kernel is equals to linear, C is equals to 20. So this is hit and trial option. Like manually we are tuning our model by passing some different values. Now, above approach is somewhere tiresome and very manual. So we can use for loop. So we have another type of alternative that is called for loop. If we make a for loop for this 5 different values, passing some parameters, and if we are doing kernel is equals to RBF and linear in a list, and if we are passing the values of C like 1, then 10, then 20, and I'm creating a dictionary, the blank dictionary average scores is equals to, so whatever the average score we will get, so it will be stored in average score in dictionary format. Okay, so I have just written a very simple code for that, like k validation in kernels. So it will take all the values from the kernels like RBF and linear, and for cross validation in C, so it will get all the values of C from this list. And now cross validation score is equals to cross validation score, and we have done we have taken the same code as the previous one. And what I have done, average score in the list format, cross validation, and then plus put a space, and then just convert all the values in string format, and just take a average of that cross validation. Why? Because lot of not lot of, like 5, somewhere we are getting 5 results from this code like previous. See, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So we are getting 5 results, and now I have to convert into average result. So that's why I am taking np.average of CV scores. So see, for RBF1, it's getting 98% of accuracy. For RBF10, it's getting the same result. For RBF20, it's getting 96% of accuracy. For linear 1, then 20, then 10. So somewhere you can see a lot of differences we can see in this. But again, the question is, how can I choose the best result? So the third number of approaches, use grid search CV. So by using grid search CV does exactly same thing as for loop above, but in a single line of code. So from sklearn.model selection, we have imported grid search CV, and CLF is equals to, this is just a variable name, so you can rename it for classification, is equals to grid search CV svm.svc, gamma is equals to auto, and in dictionary we are getting C, the value is 1, 10, 20, and in kernel we are taking RBF and linear. Okay, and just close the dictionary. Now CV is equals to cross validation is equals to 5, and return the train score is equals to false. Okay, I don't want any train score, I want the result only. So that's why I'm taking clf.cv results only. Okay, so from the CLF we are getting cross validation results. Okay, and but before, in sixth number of line, we are training our model. So CLF dot fit our model, and idata dot data, and idata dot target. So this is your target column, and this is your input features. Okay, this is your X value and this is your Y value. Okay, so don't be confused about that data. So right after this, we have applied this code and we are getting this results. See, parameter is C is equals to 1, kernel is equals to RBF, C is equals to 1, 10, 20, and different results. But right after this, we are converting into data frame, this dictionary into data frame to get the better visualization. So when I have done this, clf.cv results in a data frame, it looks like this: mean fit time, standard deviation fit time, mean score time. Okay, when the parameter of C is 1, when the parameter of C is 10. Okay, so somewhere parameter kernel is RBF and linear, but there is a option choose the best parameters and the best scores. So we have a attribute that is called best parameters. So just apply in CLF. Why? Because all of my results are stored in CLF variable. Okay. And that is grid search CV variable. So just click on rbf.best. Just apply the best parameters, best underscore params underscore. And when you just apply on this, you will get a result. So the best parameter for this model is you have to take C as 1 and kernel is equals to RBF and you will get the best results. So CLF.best score is 98% accuracy and this is the final and best accuracy for your model. Now tell me if you are getting 70 to 80% of what I have teach you right now.
Yeah, got it. Almost.
I know for the first time, if you are learning this, this is somewhere acting for you. But yeah, you will get an idea how to tune our model. So you don't have to do anything, but just skip all the previous steps and just focus on this, the last one, the grid search CB. Okay. Where is the code? Yeah, this one. Okay, this is very simple. So just import grid search CB and just apply some parameters like see how many parameters you want to take like in dictionary format. So C is your column and in the list if you are passing 1, 10, 20 or 30 or 5 or whatever the values you are passing, that is your values for the C parameter. And for the kernel you are passing RVF and linear and cross validation is 5 because I want to split our data set into 5 different categories. Okay, and randomly. And just train your model and just check the result. And when you apply CLF dot best params, you will get a best result for value or which value you have to take for the best results. Okay, so this is your final and the best accuracy for the model of classification the flowers like 0.98 means 98% of accuracy we are getting it. Okay, and this is the final parameters C1 and kernel is equals to RBF. Here I'm just sharing this file in the chat box. Just go and check from the beginning to the end and just think about it and just type from yourself in the different uh, in a new collab file.
Is this going to be on the test tomorrow?
Very basic questions.
Okay.
Very basic questions.
Okay.
So that they shouldn't be on the test tomorrow.
Not too much part, but very basic, like what a hyperparameter tuning is and what is cross validation, like this.
There's no coding on there.
No, not the coding part.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So be ready for tomorrow and don't be fair about this.
I'm
I'm not able
sorry.
to hear any sound from you guys.
So surrender.
Please answer it strongly. Ready for tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
No need
okay,
to.
sure.
Okay.
Yes. Who is asking? Andrew?
Surrender.
Okay, Prince. Yes, Prince.
Yeah. So can I get some of the data sets that you used for the previous classes?
Data set. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm just sharing the whole access of all the files that we have done in the past classes. Okay.
Okay.
Share.
Are you sharing the file in the chat?
See, it's very hard to understand because I don't know which data set I have used for that. But okay, let me share the data sets or you can go for the LMS portal. See, if you
Yeah,
open the LMS portal and you will get all the files,
right.
including the class notes and the data set and the collab file. You will get all the material, study material.
Really?
Because I don't know which data set I'm using for linear regression, which data set I was using for KNN. Okay.
Yeah, on the LMS there should be.
Yeah, on the LMS, all the study materials has already uploaded.
On the LMS, I think we can only see the videos. I don't think the CS
See,
video.
when you open your LMS portal,
Mhm.
first you will get all the files. Then when you go down, okay, from the like bottom, you will get the videos, okay, for that particular date or the topic, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, is it something like?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
So first you will get the file of that particular date, and right after that, when you scroll down, then you will get a video, recorded video.
So we,
Okay, so now I'm sharing the folder. So once you click on that folder, you will get all the files from the very beginning, like from the basic Python to the end. Okay. just click on the link and just confirm it if you are able to see all the files. Shindu, Deepal, Malaz, just confirm it. And Prince.
Yes.
Yes, I see all the Google Colab files.
Yes, yes. And so when you click on particular file, you will get the name of that data set that we was used for model building, and you can check the date on what date we were working on that file. Okay, so you will go to the LMS portal and you will get all the files, all the data sets. Okay, I think somewhere it will help for your understanding.
Yeah, I do see, but I think they are not in a CSV version, but that's fine.
Yes.
I don't know if I'll be able to get such data from the cargo.
Because for me, this is really hard to provide you the data set that we have used for separate. Okay.
All right.
You can get all the data from the LMS portal. Just click on the file. It will be downloaded to your system.
Yeah,
And you
within
can
a
get it
single
from
click, you
there.
will get the file.
Yeah, I just did
Okay.
that, but yeah.
Okay, everyone. So it's time to end this class.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you too.
And so you're not sharing today's class notes, like Pandas profiling.
Okay. For Pandas profiling. Okay.
Yeah,
Let
please do that.
you are talking about class note or a collab file?
I think both.
I think
None.
you already said the collab, right?
Yeah, I have already shared the collab file.
Oh, but I think you wants the earlier one. Oh.
Okay, so you're just talking about Pandas profiling. Okay.
No, collab file. The one which is shared is of hyperparameter tuning.
Okay, let me share once again. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Just open it. Just check it.
Yeah, got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Just hold on. I'm just sharing the class notes also. Okay, get the file from the chat box.
Got it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.
Night for